that's been debunked as of late. But my idea was Barry was going to be jumping around through different universes to find Batman, accidentally running into Keaton, to Bale or Affleck again, whoever it may be. But I don't know. I'm sorry I interrupted you, Wes.
Oh, I was just going to say real quick. I had read, I think it was like a year ago or the year before that Christopher Nolan had pitched Bale another film to continue on after his trilogy, and Bale actually declined. He didn't want to come back as Batman.
Okay.
But to me, if he were to just do this as a cameo, and it would be like a last ditch kind of thing if the Keaton thing doesn't work out, even though it looks like it is, like he is locked in, because they already have rumors that they want to do like what's it called? The Batman
Beyond?
Batman Beyond, yeah. And have Tim Burton specifically. I guess Keaton wants Tim Burton
really
to direct it.
That was the whole deal. That was the whole deal that Keaton would appear in the Flash if Tim Burton would get the chance to direct Batman Beyond movie.
You know what it sounds like to me? That all of these Batmans have their specific directors that want to come back. Why don't we have like a VHS Tales from the Crypt type Batman story movie where each director has
short films or something?
Yeah, short films, X amount of time.
One thing I'm worried about is getting like an overload of Batman. Like you're talking about doing a Batman Beyond movie. We're going to have Batman Keaton. We just had Affleck. We're getting Pattinson. We're getting the Snyder Cut with Affleck again. And then we're going to get a Batman Beyond, a whole new Batman. To me, that's like, it's going to confuse so many people.
Yeah. Is Affleck, is he's what's his name? The Joker, the
Jared Leto?
Is he the Jared Leto Batman?
Yes.
Yes, that's his villain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in that universe?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Which
that's kind of interesting.
Could possibly be rewritten, and that could give them a way to get rid of Jared Leto and Affleck, which I think they're doing with this. I would assume that when Barry Allen comes back at the end of the movie to his current timeline,
it's possible they could do
Affleck's going to be gone. Yeah,
it's possible.
I just wanted to put that out there. In other news, I don't know if I really touched on it, but the outbreak of coronavirus in WWE has reached over 50 people in the performance.
It's real
center.
people.
Yeah. So I know top stars have declined to come in and do taping. Some of the big stars have even said that they're not going to do tapings until real safety measures are being taken. And the fact that it's in Florida, one of the states that's being hit completely hard, it's a big factor. And so, I mean, shout out to all the people that are risking their lives for entertainment, But I just want to say it publicly, like don't risk your lives for the lives of other people, because sometimes it's not worth it,
Yeah, I was going to say,
even if it is entertainment.
I was going to say, don't disregard it because it's still out there. Yeah, but I feel like it's hitting the southern states a little bit more, and we are in the South. I mean, California.
Yeah,
Southern Cali.
I had heard that we're rumored to be getting those lockdown numbers again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it keeps on going up, it's going to go back
bars,
to. Yeah, I know bars are shutting down for 4th of July, so that's
restaurants too.
Restaurants, yeah. I mean, it's getting out of hand again.
It's taking into effect tomorrow. Well, it starts by tonight.
Blame the gyms, dude.
Tonight at midnight.
They have the weirdest policy.
I don't know how gyms are open now. That's like crazy.
So let me tell you what happened, because I got the news. I got the
the scoop.
The scoop.
The news on that.
Diego Scoops.
The bar scoop.
Give me a
Scoop.
So technically, bars that do sell food can be open, but they have to have social distancing plans in line. Which, so if you go to a bar, or you go to anywhere like that serves alcohol and they have food, you must have food on your ticket. or any beer order. So if you start a tab, and I tell this to every person that wants to risk their life and go out there and drink, start a tab with food and just keep on drinking if you're going to be drinking.
So
I don't recommend it. I don't condone it because it is risky, man. I mean, I got tested on Thursday, and thankfully I came back negative. But a lot of people, I just heard one of the cafes down the street from us, one guy got the virus too. I won't name the place, but yeah, they shut down today. So I mean, it's scary, man. It's scary now. It's scarier more than ever.
Yeah, it's starting to hit home. It's starting to get closer. Basically, the storm is closing in on us.
Yeah, like you're finally you're seeing it affect people that you know now.
I don't know, man. 2020 is a really crazy year for us to be alive.
It really is, dude. It really is, and it's election year, which is all the more probable for everybody to go out and vote. So we actually have a legit president that could
try to do
save
something.
Us time and effort to not get all these, so we could be ready for a pandemic.
Yeah, on top of having election year, on top of having a pandemic year, we have police brutality year. We have all kinds of people being brutalized, being killed by the police. So I feel like we're just in a big game right now. We're just trying to survive, pretty much.
I just want to emphasize to everybody: if you go out, please be kind to your servers. Please be kind to whoever is risking their lives for whatever service you're seeking, and also wear your mask.
All right, just a couple quick pieces of news. Specific drive-ins are now bringing the Evil Dead film franchise back to life. Bruce Campbell himself will be introducing the films and going on a social distancing tour at drive-ins starting in Dixon, Illinois, July 10th through 11th. They're going to be showing all of the movies. You can also look up the tour to find other dates and areas through July and September, I believe.
That's cool. I like the fact that they're...
Are we getting the date? Are we getting the date?
No, that's the disappointing thing. There's no plans for LA or San Diego as of now. It's all
Midwest.
Weird. It's like Midwest, Texas, and kind of weird places. In my final piece of news, the first real collector's edition from A24 comes in the form of the Midsummer Extended Cut. Finally getting a physical copy. For anybody who knows, for the longest time you could only get the theatrical cut on Blu-ray and 4K, and now you can finally see the extended cut, which was previously only available, I think, theatrically, and maybe like a digital version somewhere.
There's more scenes in it, or
yeah,
probably more acid scenes, dude. You never.
Yeah, I've seen the cut, and it really brings the film like more to life. Like if
stitches it together.
For anybody who thought it was a little dry or weird or not their cup of tea, I would challenge them to watch the extended cut, his real vision, and it fills in a lot of things that are missing, obviously, for runtime purposes in this director's cut. So check it out. It's in a beautiful casing. It's like a fabric yellow case. Super cool. It's available right now if you're interested on the A24's merch site, and it's pretty expensive. It's $45, but it's a limited pressing. So once it's gone, it's gone.
Is it the DVD, Blu-ray, and like special edition stuff?
Yes, it's a
triple disc.
I believe there's a 4K version and then a standard Blu-ray as well.
Okay, that's cool.
4K is sold out right now. I got a copy of the Blu-ray version because it has a foreword from Mr. Martin Scorsese, which is awesome.
Mr. Scorsese.
So yeah, if you guys are fans of Ari Aster or Midsummer, definitely pick that up. If
that was a good one.
If you got the extra money, and you like keep physical media alive. It's important to me.
The Gamer's Chair. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
All right, Tiny, fill us in.
I'll start us off with our gaming news today is going to be for Warzone, the game. For people that play quads, they extended the players to 200 instead of 150, which to me is ridiculous. It's already hard as it is. And
200 people per
people in a lobby. Yeah, that's a big server.
Damn, that's a lot of people.
And also, besides that, there's also exciting news. They released a new sniper to use in the game. It's basically the Barrett 50 cal. You can use explosive rounds in it and incendiary rounds, which is also fucking exciting. Yeah, it's going to be a new little hack thing we're going to find out and shit. So I'm not that excited for it, but I'm ready for it. So
Tiny, you said it's going to be 200 people per games of teams of 4, so that's 50 teams.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, right?
That's a lot.
In your head. That's how many people you have to wipe out. Like I already heard, you have to pay way more attention. And I like taking breaks in between my royales, but this one's gonna offer none. So fuck.
Damn. That's nuts.
And yeah,
a lot more people are playing because of the COVID, so they're just staying home. So they're just trying to probably get as many people on the board.
It seems more appropriate. I guess if I get more kills, it's going to benefit me more. I guess they want more people for me to kill. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah. What else can I do with that many more people in a game?
Right.
Some other news I have is something for Wes and anyone that's a fan of this is that Dead by Daylight. I'm a big fan of Dead by Daylight, so I got the possible leak for the next killer is going to be possibly because of the new movie that's coming out is going to be Candyman. Oh, yeah.
Black Lives Matter.
And I'm excited because they just did Pyramid Head. They're really picking up, and the lobbies are going faster because they used to be shit, and I used to wait 30 minutes to play.
That's a really cool game. I like that game.
Yeah.
But since Candyman's coming out, they're becoming more legit to me on who they can add, as long as people are down to give them the licensing. Unlike, I got some news that the Friday the 13th game got flacked really hard because of not having licensing for Jason.
Do you know about the Dead by Daylight, the Candyman character, if Tony Todd is going to voice anything for it, or is just going to have the character?
I just saw something, and it basically looks like Tony Todd.
Like it's just his whole character.
What I want to know is, besides if it's not him or it is if it's going to have his voice slightly.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. If he's going to voice anything.
That'd be amazing, since he just did recently Darkseid for Apocalypse War. I thought he was pretty good as Darkseid. And for more news, do I have any more news? Yeah, Microsoft confirms its closing of its retail stores.
Oh wow.
Which I, for one, have never been to one. But I think if I actually went to a retail store, I might have bought something. So, I you know what I mean?
It's
like where they have
like an Apple store, but just Microsoft store?
Yeah, they're basically the same thing. I mean, I've been in a couple, or to the one in Fashion Valley. Mm-hmm. It's all right. I mean, everything there is super expensive. So, I mean, I never buy anything from them.
It's just like the Apple store.
It is.
Yeah. You go in there to play with new shit that they come out with, and that's about it.
Oh. So they're closing down, huh?
Yeah.
COVID.
Bill Gates.
Did they say why?
I have no reason why. Maybe Apple stores, they just don't get enough. Apple, I can see getting more attention, but Microsoft stores, not so much. Since people really hate on Microsoft and anything they make, pretty much.
Do the Microsoft stores, do they have a kind of a Genius bar kind of thing where they have people who will work on your shit, or no?
I'm pretty sure they do. Maybe.
I'm saying maybe that's why they're irrelevant towards, because Apple people go there to get their shit fixed. It's a necessity type of thing. And I don't ever really hear about Microsoft doing that, at least not on that scale, right?
Mm-hmm. Not that I remember. When I remember going in there, they had a cool little gaming area, in the back.
Yeah.
These giant, 70-inch